Hi everybody, my name is Ned Koch. I am the instructor for this course, MIS5390. You see the course website on Blackboard on the screen. In this video, I'm going to be showing my face. In other videos, because the computational demand of showing the face, I will probably only show the screen for you. So this is what you will see when you get to the course on Blackboard. So you have in the course content, you have general information and then modules 1 to 7. I'm creating this video in advance for this course so you can have it even before the beginning of the course in case people ask me. I usually send them the link to the course materials in advance if they ask me. This course will be available when the first week hits, but the information that the information used in the course will be available earlier. So let's take a look at general information. So if I click on general information, you see that the description of the course, and then you see there that all the documents and videos for this course are available from the website below. And I ask you to post any general questions about the course on this discussion board. Now, if you click on the website, you're going to be taken to this website, which is actually accessible directly as well. So you can access it directly without going through Blackboard. I do this to create some redundancy for the course. So on this page at the top, you see my web page. That's an outside web page with information about me. A couple of introductory videos that I created for my students in the past. So they're generic introduction videos where I talk about me. In fact, one was created by the university. Here's the course syllabus for the course. So if you click on it, you should see this course syllabus. I'm going to talk more about this syllabus in my second video for the first week of the course. The textbook for the course is available here. That's this online textbook. So in other words, you don't have to buy any textbook for this course. It's here, it's online. And that's the textbook linked here. This report template is the template of the report that you will generate for the course. That's the main deliverable, one of the main deliverables for this course. So this is a project course. Everything around a one semester or a 7-week project that you'll be doing as a team. Here is a web page for the WordPLS user manual. So WordPLS is the software that you're going to be using to do this project. So this will be primarily a data analytics project. I will talk about the use of AI in this course in my second video. This is wordpls.com. That's where the software is. And this is the virtual desktop for TamiU. If you click on this link, you're going to be taken to TamiU's virtual desktop where WordPLS is installed, and you can use it there instead of installing WordPLS on your computer, which is something you can do as well. I'm going to talk about this doing this week. So going back to the general information, initial entry on the course website. So here Since you're going to be using WordPLS, and every student in this class should have access to WordPLS, the software that we're going to be using, you can use it by downloading the software from that website that I shown, and then licensing it using this information here. This is good for the entire semester. Now you can use also the software through the trial version. In fact, you're going to have to install and activate the trial version first, and then you can license it. But given the duration of the course, even on the trial version, it should work for the course, the duration of the course. And as I mentioned, you also have access to the software on the virtual desktop, which would not require installation on your computers. If you have any problems using the software there, you should contact this person, Juan Ramirez. Also, this person may help you with the installation of the software on your own computers within some limits. That is particularly the case if you use TAMIU computers, if you use computers that are issued by the university. If not, the support is limited, not on the virtual desktop, but I cannot solve individual problems for you, technology problems, because that's something that OIT has a protocol to handle effectively. So if you have problems, technological problems, contact OIT. They will ask you several questions to see if they can pinpoint the reason for the problem. Going back to the main Blackboard entry for the course, so we have the modules, right? So module 1, in this module 1, which is the first week of the course, most likely is the week in which you will be seeing this video that I'm creating. So module 1 entail completing the following tasks: read the course syllabus carefully, read the course textbook carefully, review the instructor's videos with course status, questions and answers. This is something you should do every week. And virtually all the interaction that I will have with you will be through videos like this one, because videos are much richer as a tool for communication than messages, text messages going back and forth, or even answers, text-based answers here. Videos are much better for that. I can convey a lot of information and knowledge via video. Okay, now another thing you have to do in the first week of the course, you have to create teams. And I just noticed that we have 10 students in this course. So the team creation will have to be done by you, by the students. And you have to find a way of communicating. Most students have discussion groups created for the course. WhatsApp is a favorite tool for that type of thing, but the students use other tools. And they also interact here to a certain extent. And then they create the teams themselves, and then the teams create team leaders. And so once this is done, team leaders should provide on this discussion board here under module 1 their team's information exactly as instructed in the syllabus by 1 p.m. on Friday of the second week of the course. Second week, not the first week. The first week you have to do this work, but the deadline for providing information about the teams is the second week of the course. Okay. Going back, so I'll go through each one of the modules every week. and I'm going to be talking about the course, giving you general information about the course and so on. This is more or less what I wanted to convey in this course, but a few other things that you should know. First, if you do what I'm asking you to do, and by the way, since we have 10 students, I would like each team to have 5 team members. If a team starts with 5 and then one drops and then continues with 4, that's fine, but from the get-go, I would like to have 2 teams, only 2 teams with 5 members each. So to get an A in this course, what you should do is what I'm asking you to do in the syllabus and also in these videos. If you do that, you're going to probably get an A in the course. Team leaders. So let's say you do a project and the quality of the project, it's not as high as an A level project. And let's say the quality of the project is a B. If that's the case, chances are that the team members will get a B, but the team leader, because of the extra effort, will get an A, even in that kind of situation. Now, if the group does a very good job and it's an A-level project, then everybody gets an A. So unfortunately, the team leader doesn't get grade recognition, but the team leader will get social recognition, because I'm going to talk about the good job that team leaders are doing in their teams. Another thing that I should say is that students who try to help other students will be deserving of a higher grade. So for example, if somebody is lost, doesn't know how to contact others on WhatsApp or whatever, if someone tries to help them, by posting in these discussion boards that we have here for the modules and general information, or by contacting them offline, etc., then those individuals, in my view, should get a higher grade because of the extra effort. And this usually happens. We usually have in the class one main class leader that helps other folks, and that is a good example to follow. So this most likely will happen. And so these are not the team leaders. These are folks that will take it's like a class leadership role, but unofficially. The team leaders would be chosen by the team, and they will be officially the team leaders. The teams have to choose their own leaders. I will not choose team members or team leaders for each of the teams, which means that you have to be very careful with your selection of team leaders, because at the end of the course, each team leader will report on the work done by each one of the team members. So this course is a little bit like a consulting project that teams will be doing for a client organization. I'm going to talk more about this in a little bit, or in the second video. And so this is more like a consulting project, a bit like what you would do in business, right? In real life. I think this is it for today. I'm going to be talking more about the syllabus, using the syllabus in my second video in the first week of the course. This is the first video. So again, welcome to this course, and I look forward to interacting with you more. Thank you.